Sarikaham Jotonono, good evening. Tini di Opanda Aitorma TER. Này có một cái shop by manka, abang bagai je kobong nai, particularly Father DJ, tai binut Debbarma no ang berai keno, ali kapami hamzam gaparo tai oro tang sao tong nai, Honorable Reverend Father John Joshiama, Provincial, Honorable EM Mungrang Suhel Debbarma, TTADC, tai Father PJ, tai orang pai manjak painai Father, tai Nograi, tai ladies and gentlemen. Tini belai no tong thongmani sal, tam ni bagi gai Aitorma ni TER jepro ungo gai je manjak manlia ini gaga hari ang bahai manjak manlia ini dai bekhatu ang bo abahai no khoroksa borok sen Aitorma nei tama Aitorma sen saiman ungo sen lugo aisuk ni lugo Hong in fact, Aitorma, or you say the morning star or Venus, has inspired countless works in terms of literature, poetry, and art. I think it is against this background that the name Aitorma was given to this magazine. Engkai orang satai klayo Aitorma bai ani laibuma isi sak gadal sak. Tam ni bagai ini engkai 2012 ang jepru London when I was in London under a prestigious fellowship, Commonwealth Academic Staff Fellowship. And Binod Bhai, we were on text and he said they are going to bring out a magazine. It was in the month of November. Then Buana Sawo, the not fellowship man money. Tai ini qualification, aborok no kisisa, ano read all the International Fellowship Manai Borok Dopani Koroksa, Puila in the first magazine, Aro Anigumu Kasazak. The first magazine which was published, I was then in London under the prestigious Commonwealth Fellowship. Binod Debbarma asked me to give the detail, and in the first magazine itself, I was there. So, the history of Aitorma and the beginning of my career in international begins with Aitorma. So thank you, Aitorma. The contribution of Aitorma is manifold, sabaya. But very important is Aitorma textbook, class 8 Zora Tabuk, Kok Borok Roman script by, it's available for students whichever school have introduced. And Aitorma publication is the only publication which has fulfilled the dreams and desire of the Kok Borok speaking people. Because I'll take a little time, I'm almost It was in 1967, the first political party by the indigenous people was formed called Tripura Upajati Yuva Samiti. One of the demands of that was to Kok Borok to be written in Roman script and to be taught in the primary level, which Tripura government never did. Because of their effort, in 1979, Kok Borok became a state language. I'm saying a state language, not a second. Amending 1964 language bill. In 64, Bengali was the official language. In 79, Kokborok became the official language. Unfortunately, when the Gazette notification took place, it did not mention as to in which script Kokborok would be written. The state government published all Kokborok books for that matter, because Kokborok began to be taught from 1981 and around in primary school. So that continued. There was two commissions to select script. The two commissions, Samacharan Commission, Pavitra Commission, Sarkar Commission, clearly showed that the people, Kokborok speaking people, preferred Roman script. Unfortunately, the government does not hear. It was also unfortunate that the party which formed a government in 1988, 2 years along with Congress formed the government, they also could not fulfill what they had demanded. Very unfortunate. Till today, we are not able to select script, but majority of the people wants that Kokborok be written in Roman script. Let me give you one example. In 2012, Kokborok began to be taught as an elective language in the college. And Tripura Central University, what it did was, the questions were set in both the script, Bengali script and Roman script. Students have the option to write in any of these scripts. But we found that maximum 99% of the students were of Roman script by script. I was fortunate enough in 2015, the then Vice Chancellor Professor Ghosh asked me, Kokborok Department, Tripura University of Jaman. I said yes. In 2015, I started the Department of Kokborok in Tripura Central University. And the Vice Chancellor asked me, what would be the script? I said, I know both the script. Let's give option. I said both in Roman script and Bengali script. Students have option to write in any of these scripts. So far, 2 Bengali students have passed MA Kokborok. They also wrote in Roman script. The first candidate who came and I asked her, I thought you are Bengali, you will write in Bengali script. Kokborok by Sisao. Sa Kokborok no Bangla script by Sri Mangla Krisa one sase. And in 2023, my students, 18 of them, those who have passed out MA, were appointed as assistant professor by the government of Tripura to teach Kokborok in government degree colleges, apart from other PGT and others. And in 2018, I was able to start PhD program. Today we have one scholar who has been awarded PhD in Kokborok. Now, how did it become possible? How did it become possible? As a student, when I was here in 1971 and others, we felt ashamed to speak our language and we were despised. We saw wonderful cultural program today. Rignai Borok, Kokborok. It was forgotten. But thanks to the education that we have received, and we have come to learn that education without knowing culture and language is meaningless. And that is where the importance of Aitorma is. And since today I got Father Provincial John, I also want to tell you that many of these schools established by the missionaries, they have not introduced Kokborok. And want to inform you, CBSE 22-23 session Kokborok was introduced in CBSE school. TBSE was much earlier. Now, today I had a quick check about how did our students do. Kokborok 2025, TBSE and CBSE. In class 10, Don Bosco High School, Bisramganj, in class 10, any Debbarma got 100 out of 100. In class 12, Subroto Debbarma got 97. In Montfort, class 12, Sonali Debbarma got 98. So why not we give opportunity? Why don't we give opportunity? Please open your school for Kokborok language. It will have a meaningful impact in the future to come. Thank you so much, Father PJ and Vinod Debbarma for inviting me here, and I'm really grateful to the Aitorma group for their step towards the education of Kokborok. Jotono Hambai, Hai. Aitorma publication no belai kana Hambai, Sini Borok ni Kokborok Sanai. Thank you so much.